We're starting off with some breaking news coming in from Andhra Pradesh, where the Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu has been caught on camera intimidating voters. Chandrababu Naidu is seen threatening citizens who question his government. In fact, the citizens complained of power cuts and Naidu threatened to file a case against that person.
మాట్లాడుతున్నాడు ఇలాంటివి ఒక మాట చెప్తున్నా ఏమయ్యా వీడు ఏ పార్టీ వైఎస్ఆర్ పార్టీ కదా ఏం తమాషా పడతారు పిచ్చి పట్టిందా నీకు ఇంకొకసారి మాట్లాడితే గాని ఇక్కడి నుంచి కార్యకర్తలకు ఎత్తిస్తాను పిచ్చి పడుతుంది నీకు ఎవరైనా వైఎస్ఆర్ కాంగ్రెస్ ఉంటే వెళ్ళిపోయారండి వాళ్ళని నా దగ్గర తమాషాలు పడుతున్నారు మీలాంటి వాళ్ళతో కొన్ని వందల మంది చూశాను 40 ఏళ్ళుగా తమాషా మాట్లాడితే ఏం చేయాలో ట్రీట్ చేస్తాను.
Sakshi Khanna is now joining us with more details on that story. Sakshi, this is shocking. How are opposition parties reacting to this open threat being doled out by none other than the Chief Minister himself?
See, this is not for the first time that Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu has said something like that. In fact, in Nandyala constituency of Kurnool district of Andhra Pradesh, the byposts are due. And every time Chandrababu Naidu goes to this constituency, he's seen intimidating voters. Now, last month also he went there and he said that if you're using government services, if you're using the road built by me, if you're taking my pension, then you're obliged to vote for me. That was also criticized. Now, this is couple of days back he had gone to Nandyala constituency also, and there when he was talking about how he has given electricity to the state and how he has got LED lights to even the rural areas, that is when one person stood up and he questioned that he is not getting electricity in his area. So rather than addressing the concern of the citizen, Chandrababu Naidu got very upset and he questioned him that if you are from the opposition party, then don't come to my meetings. And he clearly was seen very upset. After that, again, when he was talking about the farm loan waiver scheme of the government, again a person stood up and he said that he has not received a farm loan waiver. That is when Chandrababu Naidu said that I will send the collector to your house and if the information is wrong, I will book case against you.
All right, Sakshi, I'll interrupt you there. I'll interrupt you there, Sakshi, because let's try and get some reactions there on that story coming in from Andhra. Mithun Reddy, MP of YSRCP, is now joining us on the phone line. Mr. Reddy, first of all, how do you react to this open threat that is being doled out by the Chief Minister himself when people question the governance in the state?
Yeah, I mean, the people here are feeling very bad because it is highly unethical and unconstitutional. Mr. Babu is threatening the voters, and the same thing we have complained to the Election Commission also. We have asked them to take notice of this and take serious action on this because it's the people's money is laid the roads and it's the people's money is spending, and he can't threaten people saying that I can give 5,000 rupees per vote and I won't let you use the roads which I have laid it. And all this is absolute rubbish. He is desperate to win the bypoll, and there's huge anti-incumbency because he has gone back on his election promises, and especially the loan waiver. When the bankers have themselves declared that we have 87,000 crores loans pending, he has just cleared 7,500 worth of loans, and he's gone on record saying that I have cleared all the loans, and there's no farmer who is having any due. But recently, statistics also show that AP is the highest debt-ridden farm community we have.
But Mr. Mithun Reddy, you're saying that people are feeling very bad about it, but that is clearly not enough. Will parties like yours take this matter up with the Election Commission and look at some sort of action?
Yeah, we have given in writing to the Election Commissioner. We met the Chief Election Commissioner in Delhi. Almost 7 of our MPs met him. And he was also saying that this sort of statement should not be given, and anything which is coming in effect after the notice, election notification is given, they'll be taking action on that. But they don't have any powers to take action right now. That's what he was quoted on.
So in that case, what are the parties in the opposition likely to do then? Will they just let the matter rest, or will they push for some sort of action in this case? Whatever is possible.
Definitely. See, the people have protested badly, and each day, it's not just like a one-off remark he has made. He is making these remarks on a regular basis. There was one person who said that in his meeting, who was in fact a cadre of TDP, who said that they were not getting electricity, and he went on shouting at him in the open meeting. And similarly, one person stood up, which was a genuine case. He said that he's not received a loan waiver, and he said that I'll get it verified and book a case on you. So this is not the thing. And even the worst part is, a few days back, he said he was addressing ST community, and he said that ST people live in remote areas and they don't have enough sense or something like that, which he said in Telugu.
Okay.
Which is highly derogatory.
Mr. Mithun Reddy, you are also pointing out that this is not the first instance where the Chief Minister has threatened voters. What have parties done in other cases that have been seen in the past?
Yeah, we have been protesting. We have been taking it to the people. We want the people to teach him a lesson in the bypoll. So we are with the people, and we are against all this intimidating tactics which is employing right now.
Mithun Reddy, many thanks for speaking with us on that story coming in from Andhra Pradesh. Let me go back to Sakshi Khanna, who's getting us the very latest on this story. But before that, we'll quickly listen in once again to that threat that was openly doled out by the Andhra Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu to citizens who were trying to complain to him about the problems that they face. Listen in.
మాట్లాడుతున్నాడు ఇలాంటివి ఒక మాట చెప్తున్నా ఏమయ్యా వీడే పార్టీ వైఎస్ఆర్ పార్టీ కదా ఏం తమాషాలు ఆడతారు పిచ్చి పట్టిందా నీకు ఇంకొకసారి మాట్లాడితే గాని ఇక్కడి నుంచి కార్యకర్తలు ఎట్టిస్తాను పిచ్చి పడుతుంది నీకు ఎవరైనా వైఎస్ఆర్ కాంగ్రెస్ ఉంటే వెళ్ళిపోయారండి వాళ్ళని నా దగ్గర తమాషాలు ఆడుతున్నారు మీలాంటి వాళ్ళతో కొన్ని వందల మంది చూశాను 40 ఏళ్ళుగా తమాషా ఆట్లాడితే ఏం చేయాలో ట్రీట్ చేస్తాను.
Sakshi is still with us, getting us more inputs on that. Sakshi, the Chief Minister there seems to be accusing these people who are coming up with their grievances and problems of having an agenda. What is the TDP saying about this action of the Chief Ministers, wherein he is intimidating the voters?
See, it's not just the Chief Minister, Chandrababu Naidu, but also various other cabinet ministers and senior members of the TDP party, whoever is going to the constituencies and in fact to the public, they all have been saying similar things. They are taking their work to the people, which is not a wrong thing to do, but they cannot force the voter to vote in their favor because they are obliged in a way that the government is doing certain things for them. Now, it is the duty of the government to prepare roads for the people, to give pensions, to have welfare schemes for them. Now, the larger question is all these things are not being done from Chief Minister's pocket. It's the taxpayers' money. So, in a democracy, you don't get elected for the people who only vote for you. It's also the people who don't vote for you. You get elected for those people as well.
Absolutely, and he's also accusing many of those people of being drunk, of putting on a drama, putting on an act. What are the kind of reactions, Sakshi, that we're getting from the ground, from these voters?
See, clearly, when Chandrababu Naidu was alleging that they are from the opposition party and they should not come to his public meetings and raise questions in front of him because he's the Chief Minister of the state, he's done so much. So people were actually, they were common citizens. They are saying they are a voter of a particular constituency, and in a public meeting, if a particular person from a particular ruling party or a political party comes, they will raise their concerns and they will question them because that is their right to do. So they are feeling a little upset about the fact, but they also feel very threatened. Now, if the government openly tells them that we are giving you welfare scheme and if you don't vote for us, we will stop that welfare scheme for you. Now, what will be the impact of that on the voter? So that is what clearly the opposition party, YSRCP, has also gone to the Election Commission. They have filed a complaint that in the bypoll, open intimidation and open threatening of the voters is going on. But everyone is criticizing this move because, as I mentioned, in a democracy, you don't elected, you just don't get elected for the people in the state who have voted for you. You also have to work for the people who did not vote for you.
Absolutely,
and
absolutely.
That is how the government functions.
Yes.
And it is basically not your own money.
Absolutely.